Hey everyone, today I'm going to share with you a decision I made that changed the entirety of my real estate business and also my life. When I first got my real estate license, I joined a traditional brick and mortar real estate office in my hometown. I loved my broker, I loved my brokerage, and I loved all the agents that I worked with. I had no intentions of ever leaving that brokerage. It wasn't until I heard the EXP Business model that my entire outlook on the industry changed. I remember thinking, how could a company possibly offer me all of what they're offering? What is the catch? The company challenged everything I thought I knew about the real estate industry. At the time, I had been in the real estate business almost 2 years, and I had never once challenged the model that I was used to. I was doing so well at my previous company that I didn't think I had any reason to change brokerages. The fact that I was doing so well made the switch even more difficult for me initially. It honestly felt like a bad breakup. It was something I put off for months and months. Again, I loved every single person I worked with and my broker. I had closed almost 40 deals in my first year and a half in the industry. So why did I feel the need to switch? Here's why. EXP is a cloud-based brokerage. When new technologies come into the marketplace, everything we know about that marketplace can change. An example that you might have heard of is obviously Netflix. Netflix came into the industry and totally bankrupted Blockbuster in a matter of years. Another major one that you've obviously heard of and probably use all the time is Amazon. Amazon is the largest retailer in the entire world, yet they don't own any of their own products. Uber is the largest taxi service in the entire world, yet they don't own any cabs. These companies realize with modern technology that they do not need brick and mortar stores to stay open. Think about it. All of the expenses that come with running a typical brick and mortar real estate office. You have to pay for the electric bill, the heat bill, the air conditioning bill, the front desk staff, all of the supplies, also the rent, how much it costs to just operate the place. And the only people that are bringing money into the brokerage are the agents. That means that everything in the office is being paid for by the agent. In the traditional real estate brokerage, the broker is at the top and all of the agents are on the bottom, funneling the money up to pay for all the expenses while also paying the brokers. I'll never forget an agent from my old company came to me and said, "Oh my gosh, you would not believe the new coffee machine that our broker bought us." I looked at him like he was crazy and I said, "You bought that coffee machine. The broker just used your commission to purchase it for you guys." So us being a cloud-based brokerage, the agent gets to keep more money in their pockets. My story personally is disturbing to me because I started off every year at a 50-50 split with my brokerage. That means I was only keeping 50% of the commissions that I was making. I was acquiring the business, my clients were falling in love with me, I was running all over the place, putting gas in my car, putting miles on my car, and I was only making half of what I should have been making. That kind of brokerage model is called a dependent brokerage. The agents are dependent on that broker, where I didn't really feel like I was getting enough value from my broker to justify 50% of my earnings. On top of that, I was also paying an 8% franchise fee to my company. So I was making less than 50% commissions in the beginning. I loved my broker, like I said, but no broker is worth that much money. By the time I left that brokerage, I had paid in almost $100,000 in almost 2 short years. That was too much money. Also, at a standard brick and mortar traditional real estate office, I know that not everyone is always getting the same incentives. At EXP, it is an equal playing field. Any agent that comes in that has sold at least 3 homes in the past starts at an 80% commission. An 80-20 split is not uncommon, but so often I hear that agents do not have the opportunity to make 100% of their commissions. This commission then jumps up to 100% commission when you pay in the company $16,000. I didn't feel that there was a need for a broker to continue to collect off of each and every one of my sales after I paid in a certain amount to the company. I was so excited when I finally closed my first transaction at 100% commission. Not only that, at EXP Realty, we actually have the incentive to earn everything we paid into the company back in company stock. This is called an icon agent. At EXP, if after you pay in your $16,000 to the company, you close 20 transactions, you actually make that $16,000 back in company stock. At my last brokerage, I felt like no matter what I paid into the company, it was money going out the window, never to be seen again. At EXP Realty, the agent is at the top. It was founded by agents for agents. All of the agents at our company are also shareholders in the company. EXP is a multi-billion-dollar company that is traded on the NASDAQ. We are all awarded free stock in multiple different ways each and every year. This gives us ownership in the company that we work for. If I would have asked my previous broker for ownership in the company, he probably would have laughed at me. At EXP, we also have the option for an agent equity program. You can enroll in this to have 5% of your commission purchase stock at a 10% discount with all of your closings. Ask any financial advisor if it would be a good idea to buy stock at a discounted rate. EXP is also so focused on training and collaboration. Each week in the cloud, there are over 80 hours of updated new training. The only sort of training I had at my previous brokerage was probably the one meeting we had a week where the top agents in the company would come in and talk about all the upcoming listings they had. Really wasn't much to learn on that. At EXP, we also have one of the strongest CRM programs available, KV Core. If you are a single agent, KV Core is about $500 a month to own. It's that powerful of a software. At EXP, all of our agents have it included with our $85 a month fee. I can't tell you the amount of business and leads that I've gotten from my KV Core. At EXP, we have the option to charge a compliance fee to our clients at the closing. This is a normal fee that almost every real estate company charges. At most brokerages, this money goes to the broker, and when an agent doesn't charge it, it comes out of that agent's pocket. At EXP, you can charge whatever compliance fee you want, and it's yours to keep. This helps cut down the cost of marketing, professional photo and video, and everything else that we put into our clients' deals. Another reason I joined EXP is because of their revenue share program. At some brokerages, when you bring a new agent into the company, you might get a Starbucks gift card or a dinner paid for. Other brokerages offer to take a certain percentage out of what that agent would make and give that to you. But they ask that you do not discuss the commission. That seems a little bit shady to me. When you sponsor an agent to EXP and they sell a house, you get a portion of that commission, but it's out of what the company would make, not out of that agent's pocket. When helping the company grow, you get rewarded for it. And instead of that money coming out of what that agent would make, it comes out of what the company would make. I hear it all the time. Agents have this goal of selling, getting very, very, very good at production, and then building a local team. It's going from me to we to they. You do all of the work, you become the expert, and then you teach other people to do the work and they do it alongside you, and then you are able to step out of production. The problem with building a local team is exactly that. It's local. You are tied to a small area. Any agent that is a good agent is going to do well on that team and then realize they no longer need to pay you a percentage and leave your team but stay with the company. So you can no longer collect on what they would bring in. At EXP Realty, when someone names you as their sponsor, you are able to collect revenue from the company for the rest of that agent's career. Revenue share is different than profit share that is offered by Keller Williams. Profit share is paid out after all of the company's expenses are paid. And if there's no profit after that, nothing is paid out. For every agent that you personally sponsor into the company, you will make 3.5% of their commissions until they pay in their $16,000 to the company and cap. For every agent that you personally sponsor into the company that caps, you will make $2,800 that year for helping the company grow. If you have 5 producing agents in your front line, you are making a revenue share of $14,000 a year passively. When you attract 5 producing agents in your first tier, it unlocks your second tier. Your tier 1 are agents that you have attracted to the company. Your tier 2 are agents that you've have attracted to the company. And it goes on for 7 tiers. This revenue share program creates more collaboration than any company I've ever seen. I am now invested in everyone's business that has decided to come on board. When they do well, we all do well. And for those that are in my upline, I know that they're always there for me in case I have any questions at all. You need 10 agents in your front line to unlock tier 3, 15 to unlock tier 4, 20 to unlock tier 5, 25 to unlock tier 6, and when you have 40 agents in your front line, you are able to collect on all 7 tiers of agents that you are responsible for them being at the company. I am a mom. I have been a single mom since I got into real estate, and what is most attractive to me about this revenue share program is it's airable to your loved ones. I can air my revenue share to my child if anything ever happened to me. As a real estate agent, our family is used to the lifestyles that we're able to provide for them. And if something happens to me, my son will no longer see that lifestyle. Due to the airable nature of it, he's able to collect on it for the rest of his life as long as he gets his real estate license one day. The revenue share is an amazing incentive because real estate agents are some of the hardest working people that I've ever met. We are constantly looking for our next deal, our next commission check, wondering where that's going to be coming from. Finally, with the stock options and the revenue share that we have at EXP, agents have some financial security and aren't as concerned as to where their next paycheck is coming from or worried about providing for their family. For me, the revenue share is a bonus. I know that everything that the company offers is more than another company could offer me. To be able to earn my entire cap back in company stock, to be awarded free stock and be a shareholder in the company, to be able to make my compliance fee is all beneficial enough. The revenue share is just an added bonus. You might be wondering, what's the catch? What are the fees? EXP has a $149 startup fee, and then after that, it's going to be $85 a month for you to be a part of it. Some people feel the need to have that in-person collaboration, which is why EXP offers the Regis Business Center for anyone that needs a place to go and work. This business center costs hundreds of dollars a year, but for us, it's included in that $85 a month fee. There are Regis Business Centers across the entire world, and you can go there and network with other people in business, maybe lenders, other people who might be needing real estate services. Once I heard this model, I just could not unhear it. It wasn't a matter of if I was making the switch, it was a matter of when. And to this day, my biggest regret is having not switched over my license earlier. I truly love the brokerage that I get to hang my license under, and it has been so rewarding to me. Are you ready to join the fastest growing, most technology advanced, agent-backed real estate company in the world? Schedule a call with me and I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. You owe it to yourself to do the research and take a look at what your business might look like with eXp Realty.